remarkable at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
Let me brag on Hutchins Pest Control a minute. Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service may be the reason they keep getting voted best pest control. If you have a pest problem, call this family-run business at 287-5171. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Get a free estimate when you call Hutchins Pest Control and be sure the job is done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171 and they'll be right there.
14 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning, going first to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department for our report. With us this morning is Deputy Brando. Deputy, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, sir. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. What do you have on the report for us this morning?
Past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office has answered 153 calls, processed 5 arrests, and currently have 191 in the county jail. Under our arrest reports, we have a Sidney Charles Hodge, 48-year-old white male of Mooresboro, charged with a failure to appear on a felony and failure to appear on a misdemeanor, given a $30,000 secured bond. We have a Allison Dawn Turner, 44-year-old white female, Far City, charged with failure to appear on a misdemeanor, given a $500 secured bond. We have a William Seth Bailey, 30-year-old white male, Rutherford. Looks like he was charged with assault and battery, given a written promise. That was actually on a criminal summons. He was served with a criminal summons. We have a Desmond Hakeem Jefferson, 28-year-old black male, Far City, charged with resisting a public officer. Also charged with misdemeanor possession, Schedule 6, given a $2,500 secured bond. We have a Pablo Gonza, 38-year-old black male of Spindale, charged with failure to register as a sex offender, given a $2,500 secured bond. We have a Alex Arnold Owens, 21-year-old black male of Mooresboro, charged with failure to appear on a misdemeanor, given a $1,000 secured bond. We have a Taylor Brooke Selvey, 26-year-old white female of Bostic. She was served with a criminal summons for assault on a child under 12. We have a Deshaun Phillips, 28-year-old black male of Henrietta, charged with second-degree trespassing, given a $1,000 secured bond. And we have a Mitzi Nicole Billings, 34-year-old white female of Ellenboro, served with a criminal summons for assault and battery, and that's all we have for this morning.
Deputy Brando, you be safe today. Hope you have a great weekend. We'll talk to you another time.
Hey, thank you, sir. You take care.
Thanks, bye. Deputy Brando with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. Let us know what's happening in the world of crime fighting. Don't forget the Rutherford County Senior Center will be closed to all participants effective Monday, August 9th, after consultation with the Foothills Health Director and the Rutherford County Emergency Management Director, and based on the rise in positive cases of COVID here in the county, the Rutherford County Senior Center will be closed for participants beginning Monday, August 9th. And they will be closed until further notice. The Rutherford County Senior Center satellite site in Ellenboro will be closed until further notice. Home delivered meals will be delivered as usual. The congregate meals will not be available Monday, but they will be available Tuesday, August the 10th, if they pre-register the day before noon. Senior Center staff will be present to answer phones and emails during business hours. Commodity supplement food boxes may still be picked up as scheduled on Tuesday, August the 17th or Thursday, August 19th from 2 until 3 p.m. And senior health insurance appointments will be as scheduled. If the appointment needs to be changed for any reason, you will be notified of that change. Again, the Rutherford County Senior Center will be closed until further notice to all participants beginning on Monday.
Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply is a variety store. Here's why I say that. Cedar shavings, 5.0 cubic feet, $7.99 per bag. They have Pontiac red potatoes, candy baked potatoes, $18 for 50 pound. River Run dog food, specially priced. Plenty of horse quality hay. Refill propane, $10.99 for a 20-pound tank. Wrangler Sweet Feed, $8.69 for the 50-pound bag. Cardinal tissue and paper towels, 6-pack, $4.49. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply is the largest farm supply store, and you should come and see how much you can save. 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherford.
19 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning, August the 7th, going next to the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center. With us is Amber. Amber, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. What's on the report for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications has processed 406 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 38 calls for EMS and 21 calls for rescue. For law enforcement, there were 153 calls for the Sheriff's Office, 81 for Forest City, 10 for Lake Lure, 32 for Rutherfordton, and 68 for Spindale. For fire calls, Forest City responded to 2 motor vehicle accidents, Hello responded to a vehicle fire, and Rutherford responded to a motor vehicle accident. And that is all we have.
Amber, thanks so much. Have a good weekend.
All right, you too.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Amber with that report from the 911 Communications Center. A lot of people have been calling and asking about high school football Friday nights. Well, I'm glad you did ask. For those of you that want to know, yes, we will be having a full schedule of high school football Friday night. Our games will kick off on the 20th of August, and that will be West Henderson at East Rutherford. So the 20th will be our first football game. That'll be 2 weeks from yesterday. It's hard to believe we're getting close to fall and Halloween, and before you know it, it'll be Christmas. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you Happy New Year. Let's get ahead of everything right there. But high school football Friday night. Yes, in fact, Mr. Friday Night Coombs will be back in action with us. He will be calling all the play-by-play along with Cliff Palmieri, be joining him. And we look to have a good full season of high school football coming back after absence last year. We had sort of a kind of a season earlier in the year, but, back in full swing. Fall football at its finest right here, WCAB, and that's with a B. We're going to continue our call around report, check in at the Fairfield Fire Department District, and Gary Wilson will do that next.
Night in the Country Carolinas, presented by Ingles. August 26th through the 28th, the Tryon International Equestrian Center. Brews and barbecue, a craft beer experience, music and Mulligan's Golf Tournament, trap shooting tournament, maze bar, live local music and DJs during the day. 3 days of fun and party. And Thursday, August 26th, Old Dominion. Friday, Miranda Lambert. Saturday, Chris Young. Night in the Country Carolinas, presented by Ingles. Details, nightinthecountrycarolinas.org.
Robbins Painting Carpet has become the friend to folks who do their own work around the house and friends of the professional. Robbins Painting Carpet is the headquarters for Benjamin Moore Premium Quality Paint. It goes on easily and beautifully the first time, every time. Save yourself some time. Do it right the first time with Benjamin Moore. Robbins will provide expert help and advice to make every project a success. Call on Jim and his team for refinishing floors to Robbins Painting Carpet across from Quality Inn in Forest City.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
23 minutes after 7 o'clock, Saturday morning. We're looking at about 68 degrees outside, 68.1 the official word from Peter, the meter reader. He runs. He's busy. He goes outside, checks the temperature out there on the pole. He comes back in, writes it on a little whiteboard here behind me. He keeps us on our toes this morning. So Peter, the meter reader, says 68.1 degrees. He says, I'm not getting those points in there. Get those points in there. Partly cloudy skies. Thank you, Peter. Going to Gary Wilson, Fairfield Fire District. Gary, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. How you doing? You're about 0.1 degrees warmer than we are up here.
Yeah, well, I was leaving those points out, but, my little guy working with me, he's like, you got to get those in there. Got to get those in there. I was like, okay.
68.1.
That's right.
That's about as close as you're going to get, I guess.
That's right.
Well, we've had a quiet 24 hours in the fire department up here. Us and Bill's Creek been pretty peaceful. Nothing going on too much with that. And they're having a yard sale out at Bill's Creek today from 7 to 3, and at their annex building, their old station. Doing some breakfast items, some lunch items, and all that. So stop by, get you something to eat, find you a treasure, and take it home with you, and support the fire department. And they'll be glad to see you out there. And next weekend will be a busy weekend for everybody. We'll have the Olympiad coming back after a year hiatus from the pandemic, and it'll be next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Lake Lure. So everybody looking forward to that and getting back to some sense of normal. There'll be a lot of people participating, a lot of people watching it. So I'll be glad to see that take place. And other than that, we're good to go up here this morning, I believe.
All right, Gary, I've always been fascinated by people who will go to yard sales and flea markets and thrift stores and find that $4 or $5 million something or another, and I've never been one to do that.
No, I've had a hard time reselling anything I get, maybe. I don't know.
I'm having a hard time selling stuff I got, much less finding something else.
A lot of people really get into those yard sales. They enjoy those. And
a lot of people, if you know what you're looking for and know what's, hot at the moment, you can turn and sell some of that stuff at a pretty good price there.
Yeah, I know it. You'd be surprised. You look around some of the old stuff around your house and be surprised what it might be worth.
That's right.
You start checking up on it.
All right, Gary, hope you have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again on Monday.
All right, see you then.
Thanks, bye-bye. Gary Wilson with that report from the Fairfield Fire District up there. He's been doing that for a long, long time. I don't quite exactly know how long. I think he's, let's see, Bob Hodge has been doing it longer than anybody. Bob Hodge and Ruby, and her husband Harry been doing it for a long, long time. Harry did it before he passed away. Ruby took the helm there. So, gosh, Brenda Kelly been doing it a long time. And Sue Pratt, well, Lord, we've got a lot of good folks around here. That's all I can say. We're going to move over to the Sunshine Bostic Cherry Mountain Fire District and talk with Sue Price. We'll do that after you hear these words from the North Carolina Lottery.
Honey, I got the new Premier Cash scratch-off.
Oh, what should I wear? Sequins or satin?
We could win millions. Go with sequatin.
Yeah, sequatin.
The champagne is chilled.
Did you get Doggy's Tux?
Yeah.
Play like a millionaire. Premier Cash from the North Carolina Education Lottery with top prizes of $2 million. It's the most premier thrill around. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning are 1 in 3.08. Problem Gambling Helpline, 877-718-5543.
7:27 on this Saturday morning. That's going to find us right in the middle of Cycle NC over there. Coming up later on this morning, the Bostic Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District and Sue Price. Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
Did you get to see any of the bike riders yesterday?
No, I didn't get to see any.
It seems like they come by my house for 2 hours. They was a big group of them, and then they'd go, and then there'd be a group of them, and they just kept coming by. And they're going to do it again today. So maybe I'll be out there and wave at a couple of them, or I don't know. Squirt them with a water hose. You reckon they'd like it? Might get mad.
They might.
That might start a fight. I better not do that.
Better not.
Well, Sue, what's been going on over that way?
Yeah, I reckon it's been quiet as far as I know. The fire department's been quiet. And let's see, on my church calendar, I don't have anything today. Tomorrow I've got a birthday for Sandy Green, so hope Sandy will have a good day. And on my personal calendar today, I've got Michael Baumgartner and Marty Campbell, and nothing tomorrow. And Fairview doesn't have anything today or tomorrow. And I still don't have First Broad's calendar. So not too many celebrating, but we hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day. And in my announcements, the benefit for Emily Bailey is coming up August the 14th from 12 to 4 p.m. at the Golden Valley Community Clubhouse. And there'll be a 50-50 raffle, a silent auction, hot dog plates for sale, and a bake sale. Emily is a 11-year-old girl, and she's undergone numerous surgeries for brain cancer, and she's currently at the Children's Hospital in Winston-Salem. So just ask that everybody keep Emily in prayer and come out to the benefit and help out if you can. And so far, that's the only announcement I have. It's just quiet and calm over this way, looking for a good day and a good weekend. And I hope you'll have one, Todd.
All right, Sue, thanks so much. Tell Richard we said hello and have a good weekend.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Sue Price with a report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District at Ballstick area over that way. Don't forget, it's going to be pretty busy over that way this morning. Cycle NC bicycle riders are going to be coming through 8:30 until 2:30. It's going to be an all-day thing. One of their big stops is over there at the Washburn General Store. And Ann called us yesterday, told us that they did have the restroom set up and all the, I believe, the snacks and vendors and whatever else is going to be set up over there. Expecting a lot of out-of-town people. So if you're going to be in the Ballstick, Sunshine, Cherry Mountain Fire District over in that way, just please be careful. The bicycle riders will be out on the roads, and that's going to be pretty much 8:30 till 2:30. Want to give them plenty of room and most of all, sit out in your front yard and wave at them as they come by. Welcome them. Welcome all of them to Western North Carolina, right here to beautiful Rutherford County. And if nothing else, go see your Hanover at Washburn store. She may have you a good deal, good treat, fix you a sandwich. Sounds good to me, don't it you? That's right. Just be careful and just all the people, hope if you might be listening this morning, taking part in the Cycle NC event, all of us right here at WCAB wish you safe and happy travels and welcome to North Carolina. Welcome to Rutherford County. Glad you're part of Hometown Friendly right here in Rutherford County. We're going to continue our call around report. I'm going to speak with the not union mills. We got to go to Tina White first up in Shingle Hollow. We'll stop in there on the way to Brenda Kelly. How's that? Shingle Hollow, Tina White, we're heading your way.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Come take advantage of the springtime sales event and get the automobile you've been wanting. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
7:32, or if you're going to flip that around, that's 28 minutes till the hour of 8 o'clock. Either way, we are in Shingle Hollow. We're speaking with Tina White. Tina, good morning. How are you?
Good morning from Shingle Hollow. I'm doing great this morning.
Tina, do you like to laugh and have a I love laughing and yeah.
I do too.
If I'm just laughing thinking about this. You know, on the Frontier airline over this past week, they had an unruly drunk passenger who got carried away and he did some things he wasn't supposed to, and the flight crew ended up duct taping him to his seat. Okay? Now, you know, that's bad enough.
They must have been from South Carolina.
It's bad enough that you get duct taped to your seat. But if you get a chance, go on. It's got to be on YouTube. It's got to be on Google. Pull up the interview where they interviewed the flight attendant who actually confronted the man and duct taped him to his seat. that guy, he needs to do every interview from now on for Delta or for Frontier Airlines. That guy is hilarious. If you get a chance to pull that interview up, you need to watch that.
I'll have to watch that.
I have never laughed. Just thinking about it, I'm laughing right now. It is so funny the way he tells the story, the way his hand motions. Oh my goodness, it is wonderful. You need to definitely watch that.
I think I will do that right when I get off with you after I hear Brenda and Ellenberg report, Luther.
Oh yeah, it is so funny. But yeah, if you want a good laugh, that is a good laugh. You will absolutely. I mean, even when they come back to the news people there in the studio, those people are laughing. They're just they can't even talk, and they're supposed to carry on professionally, and they're dying laughing at this guy.
Well, I guess airplanes don't have drunk tanks, so they have to duct tape them to the seats.
He's like, yeah, it was good. It was good. Yep, got to do what you got to do. Man I believe he was drunk and had inappropriately touched one of the female flight attendants' private areas, and they dealt with him. So, and when they landed, he was arrested, and now I don't know what the repercussions from that are, but. Oh yeah, the guy explains it perfectly. What went on? You just have to check that out.
I'll do that. Well, it's 67 degrees this morning up here, and it appears to be a beautiful morning. I haven't stepped outside yet. But for birthdays, there are none on Pleasant Grove for the weekend. But tomorrow on Piney Knob is Miss Linda Ashley. I hope she has a great day. And then for announcements, Piney Knob Baptist Church is having a special singing on August 22nd. It is the John Lancaster family, and they will be there at 6 p.m. Everyone's invited to that. The fire departments were all quiet. Nothing to report from Shingle Hollow or Green Hill this morning. So we're loving the calm, coolness. We're getting ready for the heat next week.
Yeah, not supposed to be too bad next week. Lower 90s, partly cloudy skies. Of course, let's see, Monday we're looking at highs around 91 on Tuesday, 92 Wednesday, Thursday, 89. Of course, Thursday it talks about the heat index, so that looks like the humidity will be setting back in for Thursday. Heat index around 94 for Thursday, so maybe one last burst of hot weather before we move into fall and get things cooled down a little bit.
Well, I'm ready for it.
I was sitting on my porch the other day, and my dog Buddy, he don't bark at a whole lot, but he was absolutely raising Cain at something. And I was looking, and he kept barking. And of course, the way my wife has her tomato plant set up, they're set up right against the fence, so they can she's got them tied to the fence where they can hold them up. And we've actually got them in Harbor Freight buckets, 5-gallon buckets. So he was barking at something in between one of the buckets, and I just kind of thought it maybe a snake or something. And I got to looking, and I don't know where it came from, but there was this little bitty little kitten sitting there. And he was just sitting down, and he was just looking at Buddy. And Buddy was barking. And that cat, he was not bothered. That little kitten he wasn't afraid of Buddy at all. As a matter of fact, when Buddy would quit barking, he would swat at him to get him to bark again so he could sit there and look at him. So, I don't know if Buddy's got him a new little friend out there or not. I don't know.
Well, how does Buddy usually feel about cats?
Well, I don't know that Buddy's ever been around cats. I mean, we've got some, I guess, not really wild cats, or just neighbors' cats that come around, and he generally don't care. But him and that little kitten, they were having a blast. Buddy was barking, and the kitten didn't care. I guess he was more fascinated by the. He was like, man, that's a big dog.
But I can make him bark just by swatting my paw out.
I thought that was cute. I actually caught part of that on video, so it was pretty funny.
I love to watch kittens. Well, any kind of baby animals. They're just so cute, and as they're learning to adapt to a new world, it's just cute to watch them.
Yeah. I just hope, with him being a little one, we got a lot of coyotes around over that area. Maybe his bravery may cost him. I don't know. I don't know whose kitten he is. Had a lady move out beside us that had a couple of cats. Maybe hers, and I don't know. Don't know where they're at. I hadn't seen him since. Hadn't seen the little one since, so I don't know where he went, where it went. But anyway, hopefully he'll be safe. And Tina, if that's all you got, we'll talk to you again another time.
Okay, on Monday. Y'all have a great weekend.
Thanks, Tina. You too.
Stay safe out there.
All right, bye-bye. Tina White with a report from the Single Hollow Fire District, and we're going to go move and talk with Brenda Kelly coming up in just a few moments right here.
There is a lot of misleading information about Medicaid eligibility. The Arledge Law Firm would like for you to know the truth. For instance, if you need a nursing home, Medicaid will take your home. That's not true. Another one is, if you transfer assets, you have to wait 60 months to qualify. Again, not true. And this big one, if you're already in a nursing home, it's too late to protect your assets. Not true, not true, not true. Call attorneys Gerald N. Willis, Kent Baldwin, or Martin Gerard at the Arledge Law Firm and get free consultation and learn the truth. It's more likely than you think that you may qualify for nursing home care and not lose everything you own. It's worth a call to Arledge Law Firm at 287-3338, located on East Court Street in Rutherford.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
7:41 on this Saturday morning, and partly cloudy sky, 68.5 degrees. Boy, Peter, he is on the job this morning. Going to Brenda Kelly. Brenda, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How about yourself on this super Saturday morning?
I'm doing wonderful. Peter, he's staying busy. He's running back and forth between the meter and the whiteboard here and keeping me posted on the weather updates. So I'm glad for that.
Good. He's doing his job, ain't he?
That's right. That's what we pay him for.
That's right.
I called my preacher over there at Danieltown Baptist Church, Brother Creighton, the other day, or yesterday. And I asked him, I said, Brother Creighton, I was reading in the Bible where people nowadays should emulate people in the Bible. He said, yes, sir, I agree with that. I said, so David David got a little happy in the spirit, and he started running naked up the street. I said, is that frowned upon at Danieltown Baptist Church? And he said, yeah, it might be frowned upon, so well, I don't guess I'm going to get filled with the Holy Spirit and run naked through church.
David is my favorite character in the Bible. I can relate to David. He
David
made a lot of mistakes, but he was a man after God's own heart.
He sure was. He got a little carried away in the spirit, and he took off up the street and said he, I forget how they put it, but yeah, he took all his clothes off and ran up and down the street naked, so. I don't advise that. May get you in trouble. I mean, even though, the good Lord's Spirit might come upon you, but that's probably frowned upon in public. And there's laws against stuff like that. Probably. Oh, yeah. Probably because of David, I would say. Brenda, how's everything going this morning?
Well, everything's doing fine as far as I know. If it ain't okay, I don't know about it, and that's okay. So. Well, let's see, I've got 64 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries today or tomorrow. And in ways of announcement, today, August the 7th, ASI Alumni Reunion starts at 10 a.m., annual meeting at 3 p.m. And on Sunday, August the 8th, ASI luncheon available for cost of the meal. Reverend John Cope will lead the service, and all alumni events will be held at the Union Mills Learning Center. Then we got the Nanny Clan Reunion, Sunday, August the 15th, 12:30 p.m., Round Hill Baptist Church, Fellowship Hall, 6585 Hudlow Road, Union Mills, NC 28167. For information, please contact Diane Nanny at 828-429-2446. And then buffet breakfast, Gilkey School Community Center starts at 7 a.m. and goes to 10 a.m. This will be Saturday, August the 14th. Adults, $7. Kids, 6 to 12, $3. Kids 5 and under, free. All you can eat. They got all kind of good food, and money goes to help rebuild the old Gilkey School. So far, that's all I got.
Well, that's plenty to do coming up. If you can't find something to do in and around the county, you ain't looking hard enough.
So do you think we're getting ready to close down the county again?
No, I don't know. I'm about sick of all that anyway.
I know it is.
Every time my poor mama, I love her to death, but she really needs to watch something besides the news. We were in the kitchen eating the other night, and right before supper was on the table, she turned on the news, and in the first 2 minutes, I heard death, coronavirus, vaccine, unvaccinated, spreading disease, killing. It was just over and over and over.
Ain't it?
And God, if you were to watch that all the time,
I know it.
And my mama's scared to death, and I'm like, Mama, don't be scared. There's nothing to worry about,
I'm holding on to what the good Lord tells us. We're not to be.
Exactly.
We're not to have fear.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil.
Fear no evil.
For thou art with me. I think that's what that little kitten was thinking the other day when he was standing there barking at Buddy.
He was testing the good Lord, wasn't he?
He had all his 9 lives intact, and the good Lord was there behind him. That's what he was doing.
I hear you.
I don't know that Buddy would have bothered that little thing, but
But most dogs don't like cats. Some do, but most don't. So.
He just barks and carries on. So
yeah. Well, that was his entertainment for the day.
That's right. I'm not going to tell you what you should do with the COVID. That's your decision, and I don't think you should tell me what to do with my decision.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
I'm not going to.
Talking about that, I did see on the news where they're expecting a severe flu epidemic this year, and I thought, my goodness, we get the flu and COVID both, we'll wipe everybody out.
Well, my gosh, I didn't know nobody had caught the flu in the past year.
They had some to die last year, but I've seen it on
you
the
don't hear about flu and
Uh-uh.
stuff like that anymore. It's always COVID. So.
Well, it was on 13 News last night that they're expecting a severe flu epidemic. And I'm scared to death of the flu because I like, as y'all very well know, when I was so sick about 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I thought I was going to die and wouldn't have cared if I had.
Phew, yeah, that's rough. You might have had COVID before COVID was even COVID.
Well, I might have. That's the sickest I've ever been in my life.
You never know.
That's it. Well, I guess you better go check on Luther Sweet Thing Gilligan to see if Ellenberg's all right.
I'll do it. I'll see if Ellenberg's still down there.
Okay, we'll catch you later.
Thanks, Brenda. Bye-bye. Brenda Kelly with a report from the Union Mills Fire District. Forgot where she was there from Union Mills Fire District. And like she said, we're going to check in on Luther Sweet Thing Gilligan this morning down in the Ellenboro Fire District after you hear this. Hey folks, WCAB is back on the road for another remote broadcast. Thursday, August 12th from 10 a.m. until 12 noon. Join us for the grand opening of the Appliance Center, now located at 793 West Main Street in Forest City. Stop in and check them out. They offer new merchandise, scratch and dent, pre-owned. They are owned and operated by a Marine Corps veteran. You can enjoy daily giveaways during the week of the grand opening. And on Thursday, we have pizza from Domino's and cold drinks. That's Thursday, August the 12th, 10 a.m. until 12 noon. The Appliance Center, West Main Street, Forest City. Come and join us. That's right. Come on out and see us. Come on out and see us at that live remote coming up on Thursday. We'd love to see you there. Been a while since we've been on the road, and we'll talk with you on Thursday if you come see us. But right now, we're going to talk with Luther Gilligan down in Ellenboro Luther, good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing great there on a Saturday morning. Enjoying the coffee.
That's right. Enjoying the coffee. Done had you a sausage biscuit, I guess?
Yep, had an egg sandwich this morning.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that too.
Yeah, a little mayonnaise on to it. White bread come out pretty good.
Yep, talking my language now.
That's right, but it's quiet down here this morning. Nothing going on. Fire department, they didn't have anything yesterday, last night. Just nothing happening down here. But let's see, 21st this month, 4 o'clock, going to be having a chopped sirloin supper over here at the Hobart Hollis Town Club. So everyone's invited to come on out there. They have dine-in, take out, or whatever you want. They'll be having chopped sirloin, baked potato, french fries, full salad bar, desserts, drink, and all that stuff. So just come on out and enjoy a good day. Be the 21st this month. Tell you nothing else going on down here. You have a great day, Barry, and we'll talk to you next time.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then. Thanks.
All right, take
Bye-bye. Luther Gilligan with that report from the Ellenboro Fire District. That wraps up our call around report for this Saturday morning right here at WCAB. Birthdays and anniversaries coming up in just a few minutes. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary today or tomorrow,